On this episode of Metal Health Racing, it's the season opener of Offtrack RC Monster Truck Racing. Stick around, you don't want to miss it. Alright guys, we are here at some place in Waterloo, Illinois for Offtrack RC Monster Truck Racing. Season opener of 2026. Can't wait to get started. We got all of our trucks here, including the freestyle truck, and we're going to rock and roll and have some fun with all these people that's going to be coming from all parts of different parts of the states of the United States, racing here from Kentucky, Texas, Wisconsin, Colorado, you name it. They're here, and we're going to show you around the facility here in a little bit, show you all these awesome trucks, and show you the track layout, and we're going to dive right in with retro racing here at Offtrack RC. Let's get started. All right, guys, we're now set up and ready to go. Got my table ready. My retros, Metal Health, Earthquake, Sport Mod, Ready to Go to Legend, Metal Health Blue, Pro Mod, Metal Health Purple, Goosebumps, and my freestyle truck, Ready to Go Legend. Let's go see the other trucks. Alright guys, we're now back home. It's the next day and we did a lot of clean on a lot of my trucks because after the show, a lot of them really need a good scrub down. We're not going to talk about monster truck washes and stuff like that. We're actually going to talk about the highlights of the first event of Offtrack RC 2026 season. And man, whew, I think I'm a little rusty because racing on the dirt, it's a whole new animal, and I can tell you this, I got some working to do to make myself a little bit better, and I got to do some adjustments on some of the trucks. So, during the retro class, we had the Metal Health, and we had Earthquake, and things were actually looking pretty good. Qualifying passes were pretty nice, but when we actually got into the actual racing part, yeah, it didn't go as planned. We had a few issues with some obstacles in the way, and it happens, but all in all, it went pretty well, and we're going to take a look at those highlights right now. Yep.
Watch the lights. Watch the lights. Drivers, are you ready? Watch the lights. Watch the light.
Some pretty good moments that took place in retro class, and as you can see, both Metal Health and Earthquake both had some troubles on the course, but all in all, we still had a good time with both of the trucks, and everyone else did a great job. There were some really cool looking trucks in retro, so that was the best part, is seeing all these awesome trucks from old school time periods going on the course and doing what they can do best. Now we're gonna get ready for the sport mods, and sport mod, yeah, we got a few things to really adjust on both those trucks, which is Gravedigger the Legend and Metal Health the blue version. Metal Health is squirrely. I think the receiver on the remote is not communicating very well with the truck, so I gotta get that figured out. And then Gravedigger the Legend's truck is a short wheelbase. It doesn't want to turn properly, and I also got to get a few things adjusted on suspension. But other than that, they still make good passes, and there are some pretty interesting trucks as well in this class. And let's go check out those highlights for Sport Mod.
Drivers, are you ready? Watch the light.
Straight up from the video.
Drivers, are you ready? Watch the light. Drivers, are you ready? Watch the light. Drivers, are you ready?
Yes.
Watch the light.
I was also.
Watch the light.
It's just how it
Watch the light.
Oh, I'll say that. Really?
Drivers, are you ready? Watch the light. Watch the green light.
Sunday drive. In the minivan. I was like, why is this truck
Watch the light.
All right, that was the Sport Mods, and we did okay. There was a few minor problems with the trucks, but nothing too serious. We did had some troubles with the Legend, and we'll work those kinks out. Now we're gonna look at the highlights of the Pro Mods and my newest truck, the new Metal Health, which is purple, which is pretty cool. It's a Havoc. There's some things we gotta make some adjustments on to make that thing work. And we also had the Goosebumps out there racing as well, and that truck is pretty good truck, but to get it to be smooth and adequate to the track, that's a few things. We just got a little bit of tweaking to do, and it'll be a pretty good race truck. But here are those highlights for Pro Mod.
Drivers, are you ready? Drivers ready. Watch the lights.
Yeah, like I said, I'm just testing tuning these on the first floor.
Watch the lights.
Some tires are. I kind of figured out.
Drivers, are you ready? Watch the lights. Drivers ready. Watch the lights. Drivers, are you ready? Watch the green light.
And that wraps up the Pro Mods, and now we're going to start all over with the brand new bracket. The track has changed just a little bit, and it's going to be interesting to see how the retros lay it out on the track. And things are going to be quite interesting to see with the retros of Earthquake and Metal Health, along with the other trucks performing on bracket number 2. And you're going to see how it all lays out right now.
Watch the lights. Drivers ready. Watch the lights. You ready? Watch the light.
now we're gonna get ready for the sport mods, and I gotta say, things were looking a little bit better out there with both my trucks, but as you can see, things got a little wild and pretty close onto some of the trucks were out there racing. And when we get back, we'll talk about the pro mods. See you back in shortly.
All right, last one left. All right, watch the light.
You want one there, you want one.
That's the least real thing to happen.
Drivers, are you ready? Watch for the light.
Now we're getting ready for the heavy guns, the pro mods for bracket 2, and woo! Talk about some good style racing with the pro mods, especially with the Goosebumps and Metal Health. They were doing okay for their part. Yeah, it kind of messed up a little bit, especially with sport mods. That Metal Health blue truck was missing stuff and not hitting the obstacles, so like I said, it's just all about concentration and knowledge and using your fingers correctly on the controller so that way you get your truck to go where it needs to go. But let's check out those highlights of the Pro Mod. And I do apologize, there's not much footage because my phone was dying. So I do greatly apologize, but here's what I can show you of Pro Mod Bracket 2.
Watch the light. Drivers ready? Watch the light.
And that is it. We are now done with the Pro Mods, and as you can see, it was pretty cool to watch. Those things do their jumps and turns and get a little crazy at the end a little bit. And I do apologize, like I said, the phone was dying, and I wish my phone could stay charged a little bit longer, because now we're looking into some highlights of freestyle, which I couldn't get a lot filmed because my phone was literally at 8%. So here's some of the runs I have done that I managed to get recorded, including the all-new Grave Digger the Primer freestyle run, which really didn't go as planned, but it was still spectacular. Let's check it out.
On your head. One roll, 12 seconds in. Two rolls.
That is gone.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll just go on Amazon.
Finish strong.
Dang it. Oh, that was...
One roll, 29 seconds in.
Leave it.
One roll, 3 seconds in.
Huh?
Two rolls. Grave digger primer on your stick. One roll, 2 seconds in.
I guess that counts as missing the first hit at next week.
That's it. All right. You already did.
That's the second time that you broke that actually 2 months.
Ooh, that had to hurt. But hey, the fans loved it. I have a tore up truck, and that's all that matters. It didn't go as planned like I wanted to do on freestyle, but it's close enough. I had some really good ideas I wanted to try out, but with that little hiccup with the donut that put me on my lid, I was like, oops, didn't mean to do that, but it happens. And that will conclude event number 1 at Offtrack for 2026. We sure can't wait to do it again soon. And we also got another event in Childress on the way as well. So you'll see both of those events being covered next month in May. Till then, hope you guys enjoy these videos. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, hit that bell so that way you can see the next video that comes out on the channel. Till next time, I've been your host, Devin Treat, and put it in gear because I'm out of here.